Yeah, it'd
in
be
case
nice
she
to have her
dropped
back.
off.
It'd be nice to have her back in. I don't know. Let's see. Zoom is slowly loading. YouTube is slowly loading. Okay, we're now live on YouTube. So then, let me get Mr. Garza's paper up on my screen. Is Terry still gone? I guess she is. Okay, Mr. Garza, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony that you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? I can't hear a word you're saying. Can you ask the bailiff to come unmute your computer, please? Okay, hopefully he's unmuted. Yeah, thank you. All right, now, Mr. Garza, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay. You see the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
I have already reviewed it.
All right. I just asking you, do you see the screen, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Is your name Humberto Garza?
Yes.
Are you the same Humberto Garza who in this cause number 2024 CC 739-856, who is charged in this cause number with the offense of evade and arrest? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. This case is a Class A misdemeanor. It's possible in this case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We do not have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
Excuse, am
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No, it's gonna have to go to you. Go ahead and bring it up and go and sign his name.
I don't know where that is coming from.
Mark Jones, go with it.
Mute that if someone can mute that.
Okay. It looks like I'm not gonna be able to do it.
It's Miss Terry, I think.
Okay, I'm going to mute Terry. Okay, now, sir, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, I'm looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal in the future. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So then, to the offense of evading arrest, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Okay. 1 minute. Has anybody forced you to enter this plea, sir?
No, no, Your Honor.
Besides the plea bargain agreement that your lawyer got for you, besides that, has anyone promised you something in order to get you to do this?
No, Your Honor.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it?
Yes, Your Honor. The state recommends a $0 fine, court costs, 14 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and if it pleases the court, the state asks that the judgment to be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Mr. Swerve?
It is, Judge.
You agree with this, Mr. Gaddisa?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then, Mr. Gaddisa, the court having heard you plead guilty, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I filed the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs, sentence you to 14 days in the Bexar County Jail, give you credit for time served, time and money current, the judgment satisfied. Do you know if this is the only case holding your client, Mr. Swerve?
Yes, I believe this is it.
Okay, if this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today. Good luck to you, Mr. Swerve. Thank you. You can be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your
Thank you,
Honor.
Terry.
Is that it?
Yeah, yeah. Leonard, can you get the door? Just take a seat out here for a little bit. We're trying to get, more of the annex guys done.
Okay, so what am I doing here? So what am I?
Hold on. Mr. Darling, did your client sign by chance?
Well, what happened is they were able to electronically sign according to them.
Okay.
I was watching him do it. I went over all the paperwork with him, but I didn't see it happen in real time. So they're saying that they finished the paperwork electronically.
Okay,
And I
got it.
said,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I have his paperwork on my screen.
Okay, excellent, Judge. There we go. We got it then, Mr. Darling. Thank goodness.
All
Okay.
right, can we do that
Okay, good.
next? Then? I don't see
Yes,
him
Judge.
on
I'm telling him to come back to the main session, Judge. Let me see if he can, let me go in there and let them know. Let me see. You should be here now, Judge.
Oh, yeah, I see him there. Okay. Hold on a minute. Finish up something else. Okay, so I'm pulling up his paperwork on my screen. Okay. Mr. Thompson,
Yes, sir.
the best you can you raise your right hand for me so I can swear you in? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you. Okay, do you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Charlie Thompson?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Charlie Thompson who in this cause number 2024 CC 737964 was charged with the offense of theft of property of something having a value between $100 and $750? Is that you? Are you the same person who's charged with the offense of theft of property as a Class B misdemeanor? Is that you?
Yeah.
This case is a Class B misdemeanor, and it's possible in this case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment can be in your case?
Yes, sir.
Looking now on my screen at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you have signed and that your attorney signed. And when you signed this document, you told me that it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do this in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And you've signed this document, so is your attorney. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal in the future. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of theft as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, hold on. You understand that on a plea no contest, the court can still find you guilty. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides any kind of plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, has anyone promised you something in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
You're doing this of your own free will.
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. The state recommends a $0 fine, court costs, 16 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and if it pleases the court, the state would ask for the judgment to be satisfied.
That's your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Darling?
It is, Your Honor.
Do you agree with this, Mr. Thompson?
Yes, sir.
Then the court, sir, having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. Sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 16 days in the Bexar County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. Judgment is satisfied. You know if this is the only case holding your client, Mr. Darling?
That's the only one that I'm aware of, Judge Canales.
If this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be processed sometime out today for being released from the jail. I don't know how that works if you're in the hospital, though. I really don't. But this case will no longer hold you in jail. So when they finish with you in the hospital, you should be able to walk out of the hospital. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Good luck to you. And Mr. Darling, thank you. You can be excused.
Thank you.
Okay, let me do some housekeeping real quick. Mr. Otero, I know you got Milton Pettis set this morning with another attorney.
Yes.
Are we going on, which cases are we going on? Because he's got he's got three, four, five, he got 5 cases.
That's right. I just got an offer on 718889 and 730817 for a plea, and the other 3 cases are gonna be dismissed.
1,
If
2,
we do the plea, of course.
and 3. Where's 1, 2, and 3? Okay, so we're going on 89 and we're going on 17. Well, one of them belongs to Mr. Jerry Garcia and the other one belongs to you. I've already told Mr. Garcia to get on. Mr. Otero, you want to at least do your paperwork at least?
We can do that, or if I can confer with the DA.
Oh, okay, give me just a moment. Cornelius, are you ready for a plea?
Ready.
We're ready. Okay, Judge, page 2, Malik Jones. I think he's at the screen, Judge.
Okay. Got his paperwork on my screen. Let me pull up his paperwork. Okay. Okay, Mr. Jones, can you raise your right hand for me? You swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
I'm sorry, can I talk to Mr. Cox real quick?
Certainly. Hold on, Mr. Jones, put your hand down. We're going to let the prosecutor and the defense attorney confer. Can you put them in breakout room 6, Teresa?
Yes, Judge, I am moving. Serena, move yourself back to 6 and Mr. Cox, let me see, right there to 6. And then I got Jerry here and Mr. Otero. They're both here, Judge, now.
Can you
Jerry,
put
Mr.
Jerry in there with Mr. Otero so they can hash it out on what they're going to do on that one case? Do they?
Oh, okay, got it, Judge. Mr. Otero and Jerry, I'm moving you guys to room 9.
Okay.
Mr. Otero, room 9. There you go. And then I'll put the state in there once we're finished with this plea.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, are we still doing this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do I have Mr. Cox back? Yeah.
He's back,
Okay.
Judge.
Okay, Mr. Jones, I've just sworn you in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen with you. So I get my cursor in the right spot. There we go. About to share my screen with you. Do you see the screen, sir?
Yes.
Mr. Jones, do you see the screen?
Yes.
Is your name Malik Jones?
Yes.
Are you the same Malik Jones when this cause number 2024 CC 737-588 was charged with the offense criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
Yes.
This case is a Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in your case you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes.
Looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you've signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do this in open court. Is that right?
Yes.
Looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed this document, so is your attorney. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes.
And did your attorney explain this document to you?
Yes.
And do you understand it?
Yes.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes.
I'm looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it, and so is your attorney. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, Judge, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
So then, to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Okay, hold on. You understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty.
Yes.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
Besides the plea bargain, that's what lawyer got for you. Besides that, anyone promises something in order to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Yes.
Is there a plea bargain? Can I ask the state to please recite it? Good.
Yes, Your Honor. The state recommends a $0 fine, court costs, 13 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and if it pleases the court, the state would ask for the judgment to be satisfied.
That's your
correct.
understanding? Mr. Cox, that's your understanding of the plea bargain, correct? Mr. Cox? Okay. Mr. Jones, is that your understanding of the plea bargain?
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
is that your understanding of the plea bargain?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Cox, thought I heard you say that was your understanding of the plea bargain, but I didn't.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So then, the court, sir, having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sent you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sent you to 13 days in the Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Do you know if this is the only case holding your client, Mr. Cox? Mr. Cox? Cornelius?
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Is this the only case holding your client?
I believe so, Judge.
If this is the only case holding your client, if this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today. Good luck to you, Mr. Cox. Thank you. You can be excused.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so We have attorneys conferring then. Jerry and you and Mr. Otero hash out whatever's gonna happen on you guys' two cases with you guys.
Yes, Judge.
Judge. Oh, go ahead, Jerry.
Where are
So,
you?
what's happening then?
We have an offer, Judge. We have an agreement. We just need to get the paperwork done. So we're just waiting for it and get it signed. So that's where we are at.
Okay, refresh my memory again, because I heard you tell Terry, but I didn't pay attention. Which cases is your client pleading to?
He is split into the two last digits, 89 and 17.
89 and 17.
One's on page 3, one's on page 4, Judge.
Okay. On 89, Mr. Valdez is on it, and on 17, Mr. Otero's on it. Can I ask the prosecutor? I'm just trying to be a little bit more efficient. Is there any way you could get him to plead to one where Mr. Otero's representing him and then dismiss the other one Mr. Valdez is on, so we could excuse him, or we just need to make him stick around?
Let me look.
He's pleading to a theft. He's also pleading to unlawful carrying.
Yeah, they're supposed to be on 8, 9, and 17, Judge. And see the other cases.
If it can't be worked out, that's fine. We'll just, I guess we'll do Ms. Hernandez.
I'm looking, Your Honor.
Okay. But that, you know what, I just been thinking, we've already got him to do the paperwork. It would involve another set of paperwork that he have to go over. So I guess we didn't do what we have.
And he's a Spanish speaker. I just found out, Judge, he speaks Spanish. So I called the interpreter to log in.
Okay. All right. So never mind, guys. My great idea was not so great. Forget it.
Okay. I'm going to put you guys in room 2 to speak to your client, okay?
Okay.
The interpreter's logging in, Judge, in just a few minutes.
And I lost the screen. Where'd everybody go?
What, Jerry, are you talking to us?
I'm talking to myself, Judge. I lost.
Okay.
I hear voices. I don't see anybody.
Well, I hear voices all the time too, but not necessarily connected to jail court. I'm just letting you know.
I know the feeling. What did I?
Okay, Arlene's coming in.
Good morning.
Good morning, Arlene.
Good morning, Judge.
Terry, do you want her to go to the breakout room with the attorneys, or
They're both Spanish speakers, Judge.
that'd be okay?
We just need it for the plea, Judge.
Okay. And then once we do Mr. Perez, that's the on the plea docket, right? I think that is.
That's correct.
Harry, the second person on the first page, that Dewey, he was reset or sent back, I mean.
Second
Yes,
person.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thank
He
you.
was- Yes,
He
reset.
was, he was reset because they think there's gonna be dismissed, later.
So Debbie,
Okay, thank you.
yeah,
Yeah, just checking on the paperwork. Said neither Jerry nor I have anything in our inbox.
okay, I'll send you guys a reminder on those two cases. Just give me a moment.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll send them now.
Maybe it'd be a good time to call in pretrial and go over the docket. Teresa, can we do that?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, that's Jasmine. I think she's doing it for pretrial this morning. I'm letting her come in. Okay. Good morning, Jasmine. I'm going to ask you to unmute. Jasmine? Hello, Jasmine? Hey, hello, Jasmine. I'm
Can
waiting
you
on
hear me,
Jasmine.
Judge?
Yes, I can hear you now, Jasmine. Can I go over the docket with you?
Yes, of course. I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay. Number 1 should be there.
Correct.
Number 2.
Should be there as well.
Number 3, not handled.
Correct.
Number 4.
Should be there.
Number 5, not handled.
Correct.
Number 6,
Number 6 should be there, as well as 7.
okay. Number 8 was reset. Number 9,
Correct. Number 9 should be there,
10 bonded out.
correct, as well as 11.
11 bonded out as well?
Correct.
Okay. 12 bonded out.
12 is not handled.
Yeah, 12 is not handled. I have bonded out, but okay, I'll put not handled.
Okay, no worries.
13,
13 should be here,
14,
as well as
and
14.
15.
They should be here.
I'm sorry, 15 should be here as well, right? Jasmine?
Yes, correct.
Well, my bailiff's telling me that she's not here, so you're gonna have to cross her out. I don't know why, but it's gonna have to be a reset.
Maybe.
Reset, Judge?
Yeah, 15 will be reset. 16 refused. 17,
17 should be here, Judge.
18,
18 was released on bond.
18 bonded out. Okay. Okay, we have an attorney, 2 attorneys that are on one case that are conferring now. So we got one more set of pleas to do, and then we'll do the bond documents. So I'm going to ask you to hurry up and wait. Okay.
No problem.
All right. Thank you, Jasmine. Appreciate it.
Hey, Jasmine, the only people I'm resetting is number 8, Kelly, and number 15, Soto, Crystal Soto, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, number 16 refused. Am I putting that back on a docket? 16, Staten,
Number
Staten.
In here.
16
That's why she's not here.
Yeah, Crystal Soto's a refusal. That's why she's not here. I'm told by the bailiff.
Oh. Oh, it's refusal, Judge, not a okay, it's a refusal.
Yeah, it's a refusal.
Okay, so you still want me to reset Crystal Soto, Jasmine?
Miss Soto, this will barely be her first time on the
The
docket.
first,
We'll go ahead
yes.
We'll go ahead and reset her. As for Staten, I'm sorry, the connection kind of went out. He's
Got it.
getting referred to pick you.
Okay, got it. Excellent. So I'm only resetting 2 people. Okay, got it. Thank you. I told Richard Garcia to log in, Judge, so that
Okay.
we can do.
Well, those guys have got 2 cases, so if I need to, I can take us off YouTube temporarily and do these bond dockets. If it would help it move faster, I don't know. We don't have Mr. Garcia in anyway, so I can't do anything without him. Okay. Okay, Mr. Garcia is coming in. Hey, Mr. Garcia, how you doing?
Just fine, Judge. How are you?
I'm fine. I've got two lawyers conferring right now on one guy, and I'm wondering if maybe we could do a few of the bond cases while we wait on them to confer, then take a break for them to take the plea and then get back to you. Would that be all right?
Sure.
Okay, so let me take us off YouTube.